Hello, friends, and welcome back to Discover Literature. So, friends, as in the last video, we have discussed about Thomas Hardy. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about Oscar Wilde. So, without any further delay, let's get started. Friends, Oscar Wilde was one of the greatest writers. He belongs to the late Victorian era. He was not only just a writer, but also he was an Anglo-Irish playwright, novelist, poet, and a critic. He was born 170 years ago, but yet today, when we read his works, he seems to be a very modern and relevant writer. Actually, he was a bridge between the 19th and 28th century literature. He lived and wrote in the later part of the Victorian age, but how he treated and presented the topics of class, love, etc., influenced many of the 20th century great writers. Friends, Oscar Wilde was born in Dublin, Ireland on 16th of October in the year 1854. His father was Sir William Wilde and he was a surgeon, and his mother Jane Wilde used to write popular poetries and other works. Then he was educated from Portora Royal School in Ireland, and then he moved to Trinity College, Dublin to study classics. Then he began attracting public attention through the uniqueness of his writing and his lifestyle. And before leaving the Trinity College, Wilde was awarded with many honors, including a gold medal. Now, friends, let's have a look towards the literary career of Oscar Wilde. So, belonging to a well educated and literary family, Wilde was a brilliant child from a very small age. Then, Oscar started writing poetry at Oxford and soon he started to write plays. Though his first two plays were not very successful, but at this time, Oscar began writing and lecturing about taste, what people should wear, and how they should decorate their houses. Many people wanted to listen to his thoughts about fashion, and he used to give lectures in the USA as well as in Britain. Some of his very popular works include The Canterville Ghost, then various collections of fairy tales, and many more. Now, if we will look his history in the field of English literature, we will be very surprised to know that Wilde's work, there is a mixture of realism and fantasy. He used to merge the two opposing genres through realistic dialect and thoughtful imagery into an interestingly melancholic tale. While used to make a lot of imagery, he illustrates different situations and peoples by employing different type of literary devices. He describes the unusual images of blood, murder, and corpse with the use of imagery and different literary devices. Now, Oscar Wilde and the aesthetic movement. Oscar Wilde was a part of the aesthetic movement. The aesthetic movement focuses on just the beauty of the art rather than having a deeper meaning, that is, art for art's sake. Oscar Wilde was considered to be the father of aesthetics. Friends, Oscar Wilde's work include a wide range of non-fiction plays, novels, and poems. In his works, he expresses a consistent ideological position that art should be independent of morality. And some of the another works of Wilde include The Importance of Being Earnest, then the A Woman with No Importance. Now, Oscar Wilde and his last days. So friends, Oscar Wilde died on November 30 in the year 1900 due to meningitis. It was a disease. So he was buried in Paris, and there was a sphinx with wings put on the top of his grave. And the sphinx was covered with so much lipstick in order to avoid damaging the monument, and was also surrounded by fence. Though such a brilliant, talented writer, poet, novelist, critic was died, but he will always remain alive through his works. So thank you friends for watching this video, and if you like this video, so do like, comment, share, and of course subscribe.